Chapter 6, Saving Your Sister from the Truth Part 1. Wait, that can't be possible, we aren't human, things work for us that cannot work for them, and things also work faster than they do. So when is she due to be born? When she's ready to take shape, I assume. It is clear that we have a lot of work to do because this world will soon be gone, and we only have a limited amount of time before Charles returns. I'd like to show you what your power can do. You're weak and unaware of what you are capable of. We need to take you home so we can get you some water since you're going to be dying a lot. Okay, but how are we supposed to get back there since the portal house is days away? I am sure we need that now, being able to jump through places with ease. Clear Eye, you can jump on your own. All you simply have to do is just say in your head that you're ready to go or simply say jump. It's okay, I'll give it a try, but Clear Eye, it's not as easy as you think. You need to learn how to grab water from the sky like you would a spear. This will enable you to move at speeds you hadn't imagined. I didn't say anything about this state, or even this planet. Rada 332, what is that? There is this planet so far away that time doesn't even reach there, so we won't be able to see it for 1,000 years. I will take you, but it will be your responsibility to return, and I will come back for you in 1,000 years, human time compared to yours. I didn't complain, because I knew it was the only way I could save my life and many others, so I said I was ready to make the sacrifice. I won't run away from you, Simone. What's going on? It's Charles. Clear Eye, don't run, stay and face your fate. Clear Eye, you need to go now. And it happened again. Everything was black and the walls had been stripped away, and the door was getting darker and darker. Clear Eye, you must take our child with you and learn by yourself, and Clear Eye, Aurelia is the name I was thinking to name her. Immediately following those words, I was off the planet, and I was speeding through space at incredible speeds. Simone, why did you send Clear Eye away? I was going to save him. Charles, you were going to kill him. Because I wanted him to. No, it couldn't be. Oh yeah, it can. See, Simone, I want Clear Eye dead for many reasons. Because you're a coward. I don't want any more Archbins in the universe because there would be an endless war, but with just one I could rule over everything and no one could stop me. Now I ask you where you sent him. I'm not telling you, you'll have to get through me first, and I don't think you can do that. Or say I know all about your powers, but you don't know the power of the king of all Archbins. If you join me, maybe you can help me take more species for my experiment. I don't want to take advantage of you, but I want you to die. See, I guess that means yes, Charles, take her. Bring her back to our planet if you wish. You must tell me where my son is. See you when you arrive. You can't let go of me, no matter what I wish to, I can't. If you try to run, he will kill us both, so work with me. I have a plan to do it. I will take you there and I will leave, but come back with a woman unlike any other, one who will help us. How can I trust you? Because you loved Clear Eye just as I loved his mother. Yeah, I trust you. When all of a sudden everything stopped, I couldn't breathe or move. At that point I knew I was there. Everything was red like blood. I felt wet and yet like gel. After a while, I didn't need to breathe, but it felt like a lifetime. I decided to put all my focus on moving as I figured I would benefit by learning how to get through all the gel like water. I pulled out my phone. Luckily my hand was already by my side. When I looked at the calendar, it was the 1st of January 1999. My mind was hoping that she was doing better than me. It's hard to believe because she wanted me to run, and she stayed to deal with Charles. Who knows what kinds of things he could have done to her. Look at me, it's only been a few days since we met and I can't stop thinking about her. My body pulsed, then I could not breathe. The planates on my body were vibrating faster and faster, and then they stopped. The best thing I could do was put away everything and focus on getting out of here. Not to mention I have to give birth to our child. Her name is Aurelia. After I said her name my body stopped vibrating, and I couldn't breathe. The woman was fine before all of a sudden this happened, so tie her down and ask her why she is shaken so much. If you let that or say die, I will kill you all. Despite all our efforts, her vitals are going blank. Let go, but sir, she has burst into flames already. I need to get to Clear Eye, and if you don't move then I will burn you alive and all of you with it. Please take our heat. You asked for it. Simone burst into flames, burning and melting everything within her reach. You know that's very unusual about those flames. Why aren't you melting? Your skin isn't even piling. I am the king of Archbins, and your silly little flame can't even warm me up, let alone burn me. Let me leave. What could you possibly want with me? I want nothing from you. Your powers are child's play. You are billions of years old and still not at your full potential. I could let you go right now, no problem, but then I wouldn't have a way to get to my son. You see, you're going to get him to me whether you like it or not. You are nothing like Clear. I'm everything like him except I'm much older than him, so I've seen a lot more and know a lot more than he has. You can't even imagine how many times I have died over the years. It takes more and more deaths to become stronger. Right now I guess I'm 23,000 years old, and that's only in this life. Are you even known by a name nobody knows? Because you never speak of it, and I kill those I tell later my name. Carte is my name. Now it's your turn to die. I felt her body fall after that, as if she was dead or something. I knew what was happening to her because my body also did it, and I knew what she felt. After that night, it was like my universe went inside of her, and I felt what she felt. For days I tried anything to get out of the situation she put me in. But it didn't work. So I did what I thought was right. I went to sleep. I knew it wasn't going to help, but I figured I hadn't slept in days. I suppose it would help me get off this plane. Simone, what happened? Why am I still here? I didn't know you could die. You are quite the Orsay. I am the queen, remember? Yes, that's why I have you strapped to that table. I think I could wait a while to find Clear Eye. Meanwhile I can run tests on you to find out what all you can do. You won't get anything from me. Or rather, why do you defy me when you know I have you under control? Why not just work with me? That way at least the pain won't be so bad. I figured since you can't die, I can tear you to pieces to see what's really inside of you. Several years ago, when I was traveling through the universe, I met a man on a small planet. I do not know his name. I asked him how I was and why I was there, and he told me, why ask a question when you already asked it to yourself? Me answering it will do you no good but only waste your time. When I killed him in doing so, I died as well, giving me his alien power. What are you saying? I am saying you already know what I am going to do. I am going to rip your body apart to figure out who you are, and how you can hold those flames so well. Carte, please let me go. I will tell you where Clear Eye is. It doesn't matter where he is, you'll tell me sooner or later. Scientist, yes sir, pry her open and don't use painkillers. Please let me go. Simone screamed in pain for hours, struggling to stay awake after all the pain she was put through. It's catching on fire again. What do we do? Give me the knife, I'll tear her open myself. But sir, we need her alive to finish the test. Give me the knife. The scientist gave Carte the knife, and he hacked the man to half. This is what I do to those who question me. When I say give me something, you do it right away. Is that clear, you freaks? Yes sir, now leave us, I have some work to do. Carte, if you could just let me go, I would be happy to do what you ask of me. Orsay, I have never had the pleasure of having your species on my table, helpless, and without a will. But hey, I didn't accumulate my wealth for people begging me for their lives. Carte stuck the knife in Simone's chest. He even laughed as he shoved the knife deeper into her chest while she sat on the table trying to get free. But she didn't even notice as she lay there, struggling to get free. He stopped digging and called her name, but she didn't answer. Carte slapped her several times, and yet nothing happened. It was as if she was dead, but she could not die. Angry, he grabbed the knife and pulled it all the way down to her stomach. He threw it away and a light came from her body. What are you? He said, reaching in to open her up and being burned by the light. Ha ha ha, he laughed loudly, reaching out to spread her body out. Standing there, Simone's eyes opened with a scream of pain. You're awake, so now we can finish, he ordered. Please don't do this, Simone said. I can't do that. What is this? You have no organs in you, just this fireball. Carte, don't touch it, leave it be, and let me go. But this spear is mine. If you grab it, all my power will be released, and I won't be able to control it, and all hell will break loose. Carte, don't, I'm begging you. When he reached his hand into her, everything began to melt. The closer he got to the spear, the hotter things became. He stopped then and said, now I've taken the inner sun from you. He then grabbed the spear and Simone's body burst into flames, destroying everything, and Simone screaming for dear life. Yes, yes, burn it all, I have all I want, and now you are no longer mine. I will kill you with these flames, he said. Carte, you are wrong, I won't die, you will die. Save yourself, Simone. I will show you how weak you are to me. He charged at her, and when he stepped, the ground disappeared under his feet. The force he was moving it was so great that his skin was prickling as he went, and you could see the inner universe inside of him. When he got to Simone, he hit her with a force like no other. But this did not affect her, she just stared at him, and within seconds, he was pinned to the ground with the lava and fire that she had created. I am an Arcban king, you cannot stop me. I want you to listen to me, Carte, and see my flames. I will tear that universe away from you, and make you burn to death on the sun's surface for all time. When I woke up from my sleep, I felt like I could do anything, the way my body felt was unreal, but yet I still couldn't move. Even though I was unable to open my eyes, I trained and learned how to move until I could blink like I was on Earth. When I was fully able to see, I looked like I was in a body of water, nothing more, nothing less. The next few days I slept, but when I dreamt it seemed like I was still awake and people were floating around me. I didn't know how long I slept, but the more I slept the more of those things appeared. Then suddenly they disappeared. Then a woman appeared between all of the monsters. She stopped just feet away from me, and then turned her back toward them as she shouted something, then looked back at me with her back turned, looking at me out of the corner of her eye. She said, "Disperse." At that moment, all the water and all the water people, or whatever they were gone except for one. The woman. "Who or what are you?" I asked. "We are a light species, and I can clearly see that you are a human." "Not really. I am an Arcban." Before I could finish, she attacked me. I fought back and she was fast. A Arcban who's not a human sure fights like one. "Why are you here, Arcban? Have you come to destroy us?" "I'm not here to do that, so why did you attack me?" "The last Arcban that came here destroyed and stole our water." "When did he come to this place?" "I never said it was a man." "No, it's not that." I made a lucky guess. She had no patience to listen to what I am saying, but this time when she attacked me, it was different. She tossed water at me, but when the water hit me, I felt like I was traveling faster than the speed of light. When I looked up, I saw her walking slowly toward me with a hand full of water and a knife in the other. "I want you to know who I am before you die here, Arcban. My name is HP, the warrior queen of this realm." She threw the water at me, and when it hit me I stopped moving. All I could see was the water coming straight at me. She pulled back her other arm with the sword in it and thrust it into the water. I felt as if my body was tearing apart. She gave a confused look and said, "You are an Arcban." I was unable to stand, let alone see. She picked me up, looking at my body left to right and up and down. "We must go to the castle now. I will take you to the castle, and I will carry you. I am aware that you cannot walk, so I will take you to the castle." She snapped her fingers and the ground rose and it became a tunnel. "We must go now. I will take you to the castle, and I will carry you." As we went underground, I noticed all the water coming back, as well as those monsters. "What are those things and what of that water?" "It's our plant security system." "What does that mean?" "We knew you landed in our atmosphere the second you hit it. Don't worry, Arcban, you're safe. You are a rare species on this planet, and we are grateful for you. We believe in helping those who come here to help themselves. There were other Arcbans on this planet at one time. Yes, there were 4 of you at first, but then the black mist came from nowhere. At first we just thought it was one of our researchers experimenting with something new with the water. But that wasn't the case. It was the oldest of you all, the man who attacked us in the first place." "Arcban, do you know who he was?" "Yes, he was my father." "What? Your father? You can't be serious." "Sorry, HP, but it is so." "Arcban, I know you're nothing like him. I know I've been running from him for a long time." "Arcban, why don't you just kill him? You're an Arcban, you're the only one who can kill him." "Wait, what did you mean?" "When he killed our king, he stood over him saying, 'How foolish of you to try and kill me. The only thing that can put me down is another me,' meaning an Arcban. You see, we can only die when another of our kind comes along, and for you to stop me, you have to drain my universe." Then he just left. I was just a puddle of water then, only a baby. Do you know what happened to him after that? After he killed our king, he surrounded himself with a black mist, then disappeared. How did your king and my father meet? I remember your father as a great warrior for our race. I heard our king and your father talking about a war they won one day. We fought tooth and nail to get away from that planet, and yet you awarded say the job over me, your father said. King, why do you dishonor me? Despite the fact that you are the greatest warrior the gods could bring us, your method of killing and winning wars is unethical. I beg you, King, please let me regain my trust and love for this planet. There is a faraway planet called Earth that has a lot of resources. I will go there, I won't kill anyone, and I will bring back some resources to help our researchers develop new medicines. Fine, but if you fail me, you, your wife, and your little girl, and your newborn son will be banished. I recommend that you take them with you now, as it will be a long journey, and you should arrive in 7 years. Say became angry when he heard the king gave your father his quest, but did as he was told, and went to his planet to get his resources. 5 years later, your father, mother, and sister were still on their way to Earth when they were stopped by a ship that dragged them aboard. The ship's captain, Say, grabbed them. Hey Carte, it's nice to see you drop by. This is a surprise, I guess you can say. What do you want with me, and why have you brought me abroad on this ship? Well, you see, I want to return the Earth's resources to the king. If I have these resources, I may be able to succeed the king as ruler of the planet when he dies. I will do you and your little family a favor, and let you go on one condition, and only one condition. You leave now, and I will find you a place that you can have all to yourself, and that we can't find. I will not leave now, if anything, I will tear off your head. Say, I've tried my hardest to earn the trust of kings just like you, but you are always better than me. Your power is greater than mine. It's not about how I can control gravity, or how you can control the universe, Carte. My skill at killing is superior to yours. Now last warning Carte, leave in hell, I will even throw in this ship and take yours. Say I'll go then, but you can keep your ship, I'll find my own ship. See, I knew you'd understand, Carte, be safe. When your father got back into his ship, he strapped in his family and set them on a course for Earth at light speed. He kissed them goodbye and sent them on their way. When he left the ship, your mother told him that she was pregnant with you. He named you Clear Eye before he closed the doors behind him, and all of you set course for Earth. This is when your father and Say began fighting. During their fight, your father was knocked out by a cloud of dark plasma energy. He was never the same after that moment when he emerged from the dark cloud. When he first showed up on our planet, he made it through our security system with ease. He killed off guards left and right. He was walking down the hall when I came out of my room without a care in the world. As he walked, the walls turned black and vanished. As I stepped out in front of him, I asked him not to kill anymore. He did not even look at me and walked right through me as if I was nothing. Then I cried out, "Why are you doing this, Carte? Why are you killing our race? Why are you so different?" he said. Not everybody you come across stays the same HP, like your father who was once almost like a father to me, but he betrayed me, he said. What are you going to do with my father, Carte? Kill him. When he killed my father, I was left alone. I grew up seeking revenge, but our new queen taught me not to hate, only help those in need. The queen is behind that door. Go ahead and I will wait outside while you speak with her. As I walked through the doors, all I saw was a large room that seemed to stretch across the globe. The Killian towered over me. I walked through the room for at least 3 days looking at exactly the same thing over and over again, then everything around the room crashed to the floor, making nothing but dust. Suddenly, the dust stopped falling and slowly receded to the other side of the room. When all that had disappeared, I heard a voice say, "There you are, Clear Eye."